I was 10 when my dad started asking me a strange question every morning before school. Say it again, buddy. I'd be tying my shoes by the front door while he held his phone up like he was recording a video. Just say it clearly. I never thought it was weird at first, so I'd smile and say the same thing every morning. Everything's fine, Dad. Sometimes he'd make me repeat it. Sound happier this time. I figured it was just one of his odd habits. My dad worked night shifts at a warehouse and slept during the day. Maybe hearing my voice helped him wake up. That's what I told myself every morning. Shoes on. Backpack zipped. Phone pointed at me. Everything's fine, Dad. One day I asked him why he recorded it. He shrugged. Just in case. I laughed. In case of what? He didn't answer. About 6 months later, something happened. It was a Saturday. My dad didn't wake up. Usually by noon he'd be walking around the apartment, making coffee, turning the TV on too loud. But that day the apartment stayed quiet. At first I thought he was just tired. By evening I started getting nervous. I knocked on his bedroom door. Dad. Nothing. I pushed it open. He was lying on the bed, still wearing his work clothes from the night before. His phone was on the nightstand. The screen lit up when I walked in. And suddenly a recording started playing. My voice filled the room. Everything's fine, Dad. Then another one started automatically. Everything's fine, Dad. And another. I stood there listening to my own voice echo through the quiet apartment. That's when I noticed something on the screen. A folder. Dozens of recordings. Every single morning. All labeled by date. Later that night, the paramedics came. Then the police. One officer sat with me at the kitchen table while they carried my dad out. He asked a lot of questions. Did your dad seem sick lately? Did anything unusual happen today? I didn't know what to say. But before the officer left, I remembered the recordings. I think my dad was collecting them for something. The officer looked confused. What do you mean? I showed him the folder. He played one. My voice filled the kitchen again. Everything's fine, Dad. The officer frowned. Why would he record this every day? I shrugged. I thought it was just a habit. The officer nodded slowly and closed the phone. Then he said something that made my stomach twist. Your dad worked security at the warehouse, right? Yeah. He glanced at his partner across the room. There's been an investigation there. Some people thought he was involved in covering up accidents. I didn't understand. Okay. The officer sighed. Sometimes people record things to prove something later. To prove what? He looked down at the phone again. Maybe that everything was normal at home. Maybe that nobody was being neglected. Maybe that if something ever happened, he could show someone that you always